You ever stop and think how weird it is that we can put a supercomputer in our pocket, but most of us can't seem to figure out how to just be a happy, functional human? Well, we're about to dive into a book that has a pretty wild take on that. It's a field manual for us, and it's supposedly written by a dragon. Yeah, you heard that right. Let's get into it. I mean, come on. This quote from our dragon guide, Zoran, just hits the nail on the head, doesn't it? It's the great paradox of our time. We've achieved so much externally, yet internally, so many of us feel like we're just spinning our wheels. And that's the exact problem this Dragon's Field Manual sets out to tackle.
And this right here, this is the core of the problem. The book calls it the knowing-doing gap, and I'm willing to bet you live here too. We all do. We know we should probably eat better. We know we should get off our phones before bed. We've got all the information in the world, but there's this giant canyon between knowing what to do and actually doing it. Sound familiar?
Yeah, when you've been stuck in that gap for a while, it's pretty easy to start asking this question, What's wrong with me? Am I lazy? Am I just not disciplined? You start to wonder if maybe you're just broken. But the book's answer to that is a huge, resounding no. And the reason why is a complete game changer.
Okay, let this one sink in, because it's the whole foundation of the book. You are not broken. Your hardware, your body, your brain, it's magnificent. The problem is the software. It's like you have the latest, most powerful computer, but you're trying to run it on Windows 95. Of course it's going to lag and crash. All we need is an operating system update.
So what's in this update? Well, the manual breaks it down into 5 super simple foundational principles. It calls them the non-negotiables. And the best part? They don't cost anything. You don't have to buy some fancy program or supplement. These are 5 things you can start doing for free, like right now. First up, the most basic, most powerful, and most ignored tool we all have, our breath. Seriously, when was the last time you actually paid attention to it? The manual says this simple act is basically the remote control for your entire nervous system. Here's why it's such a big deal. Your breath is the one thing that can pull you out of worrying about the future or regretting the past and anchor you right here, in the now. You know what? Let's just try it right now. Take a slow, deep breath in and now a long, slow breath out. Feel that little shift? That tiny moment of calm? That's it. That's the power, and it's always there for you. All right, next up is the one we all love to sacrifice for the sake of productivity: sleep. The book makes it crystal clear. Treating sleep like a luxury is a massive bug in our system. It's not optional. It's the foundation for everything else. Look, sleep isn't downtime. It's critical uptime. It's when your body and brain do their most important maintenance work, repairing, recharging, and resetting for the next day. When you master your sleep, you master your energy. It's that simple. Think of your last really good night's sleep. You felt unstoppable, right? That's your hardware running as intended. Pillar number 3 sounds almost too obvious, but stick with me: water. Be honest with yourself. How much water have you actually had today? So many of us are walking around in a state of chronic, low-grade dehydration, and we don't even realize it's the source of our brain fog and low energy. And this is what's great about the manual. It gives you simple, actionable hacks. Try this tomorrow morning. A big glass of water right when you wake up, but add a tiny pinch of sea salt. That little bit of salt adds minerals that help the water actually get into your cells. It's like a jumpstart for your whole system. Okay, number 4 is when you might not expect. It's light. Not just any light, but getting the right kind of light at the right time of day. This is one of the most powerful signals you can send to your body to set your internal clock for the entire day. This image says it all. Your body is running on ancient software. It doesn't care about your phone screen, it cares about the sun. The manual's advice is incredibly simple. Within the first hour of waking up, get outside and let the sun hit your eyes for about 10 minutes. No sunglasses. This tells your brain, hey, it's daytime, time to be awake and alert, and it programs you for better sleep later. And that brings us to our 5th and final non-negotiable: movement. Now pay close attention to that word. The book is very deliberate. It doesn't say exercise. It says movement. What do you think the difference is? This chart breaks it down perfectly. Exercise is this modern thing we do. We go hard at the gym for an hour to make up for sitting at a desk for 8. Movement, on the other hand, is an ancient human requirement. It's about weaving constant, low-level activity throughout your entire day. Taking the stairs, stretching while you wait for your coffee, pacing during a phone call. It all counts.
And that's really the whole point.
This isn't some trendy 30-day challenge you do and then forget about. These 5 things are about rebuilding your foundation. You wouldn't build a beautiful house on a shaky foundation, right? It would just fall apart. These 5 non-negotiables are the concrete foundation for a well-run human life.
So, there you have it, the Dragon's Field Manual in a nutshell. Breath, sleep, water, light, and movement. The path is clear, the tools are free, the only question left is the one on your screen right now. What is your first step? You don't have to do it all at once, just pick one. Which one will it be? Let us know down in the comments.